figure out, is this a good idea or not? Does anybody do it?
Just an example, everybody's got that last day. A lot of times you make sure you have staff up front.
Well, the 7 o'clock people would rarely come in late because they are the ones who never want to stay late. And they've all said that. No, we don't have any problems with the
One of the techniques we use is at the end of the month, we're stack ranking people performance-based against each other monthly. And that gives you an index. Well, then we tie it into performance-based shift bidding. Well, when we have the folks that are late, it's once or twice, and you're looking at what the average is of the group, no big deal. And that's what you're solving for, right? No big deal.
Right.
But if it's the person that's late 14 times in 30 days, that's a big deal.
You know, he spends 1,200, you got 1,200 seconds on a call, but the average is 400. You want to look at those anomalies and say, well, why is this agent, taking 3 times as much?
You know, it's interesting.
Is he that good? Is it quality there, or is he sacrificed? What is it? Is there a training opportunity?
It's just interesting you bring that up, because a lot of times on the first blush on the data, you may say, boy, this agent, there's a problem with this agent because they're at 1,200 instead of 400. But a lot of times as we peel the onion back, you find that they are better at handling some of the most difficult problems.
Did you guys say Jay may be able to expand on that?
Well, because so they're a client of ours. So, as Greg was talking about earlier, so just from a communication perspective around staying in touch with what's going on. And
for us, so it's more of a question I would have about the at-home type of agent, because Metro PCS sponsors a lot of contests, call center contests, things like that. So it intrigues me, although it truly intrigues me that the at-home agent, obviously the age group, the retention quality, I find that really fascinating. I still, I guess because I am still considered old school when it comes to the call center environment, it's hard for me to visualize or understand, or I have more questions about how does the teamwork, team building evolve when you have at-home agents? How does contests come into play? Because
extreme. It's an automatic goes to the supervisor. The supervisor pulls it off the phone, and at that point it's feedback session. It's immediate. That's immediate. But that's if it's an extreme portion. But they're scheduled to have one-on-one sessions every week with their agents. And
can you meet the expectations? Well, if the applicants say that they cannot, then they leave, and only those people who can fit the mold can stay, and then they are assessed. So that worked out really well in the startup phase, and we got people in and hired very good quality people. Dallas does have some good talent though for call centers.
You know what? It's you mentioned the recognition and the wall of fame and like that. We have the best luck with smaller, tiny intervals and very small incentives. I mean, to the point of if you've got and random reinforcement works better than constant reinforcement. And this is going to sound ridiculous, right? But we get so much mileage off of movie-sized Baby Ruth bars, walking through and giving everyone who's on time a movie-sized Baby Ruth bar, and doing that intermittently once a week without the employees knowing when it is. We get much more mileage from that than a $50 gift card after a month of perfect performance. Just small, constant, small intervals of time, constant reinforcement, everybody gets it.
Supervisors, I believe that plays a big role in how successful they are. So if we provide good incentives for the supervisors on agent retention, instead of a supervisor complaining and saying this agent is doing bad, we don't want them, it's retention. What are you going to do to help this agent be successful and implement the team, and offer incentive for that supervisor based on the performance of that supervisor's team.
And that is so true, because if you go to Bill's point, do your company and say, Telvista sucks, go Google that. 90% of the complaints you find the employees make about their supervisor, the direct supervisor.
A short module with new hires about really talking to them about how they see feedback, the purpose of feedback, and how it will help you be a better associate and give you more opportunity.
To be on the defense right away, right?
Right. I mean, that has to be paired with, obviously, having it delivered the right way.
Right.
but putting them in a position of thinking that this is a partnership. You know, coaching is really a partnership.
So customer loyalty, I'm like, no, we want to keep you here. But right, it's not against you, it's for you.
And it's really the